Now, as I look at this drawing, I want to make maybe a couple of small revisions to it before I move on. I've been thinking about the idea of maybe he should be munching on some grass. So we've got this nice space right here, or maybe we can do something like just kind of add a few hunks of grass-like substance to it. I'll just doodle in some things here that I can refine later. And then maybe just have a couple of things coming out of his mouth. I'm not totally happy with the stuff that's going on here, but I think I've got enough that I can move on to the next step here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this, slide it under, and use it as my basis for my refined sketch. I'm going to stay with the pencil I'm using, which is a general drafting pencil. It's a good large thing where you don't get bogged down in detail. And now I'm going to go in and I'm going to do things a little bit more detailed, a little bit carefully, more carefully than I was doing before. This is the step at which all the information that I'm going to carry over to my final drawing is going to have to be used. And this is why you always have a lot of pencils handy when something like that happens. I don't have to worry too much about the lines being totally even, totally clean, but I want the information there to tell me what to do in my final drawing. The thing that's nice about an early sketch is you get the general idea of what you want, the general gist, the movement, the design, the composition, the action. But at this stage, what I want is what lines I'm going to end up drawing when I am finished. If I have 2 or 3 lines there, when I have to make a decision when I'm doing my final drawing, it can become confusing. The important thing about sketching is information, and that's what I'm trying to get here, is as much information as possible. These troublesome pieces of grass, reeds, whatever they are. A little more dimensionality there. I have a few of them coming forward more. I have a few of them going back more. And that should give me all the information I will need for my final step, which will be the final drawing. There's our second go-round.